From Storm Tracker 6, this is Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, snow showers are back into the area, except this time it's very light right now, and we're going to continue to see it throughout the rest of the morning. Right now, it is not making its way to the ground, maybe just in Jackson, where we're seeing just a little bit of some snowy conditions. Temperatures, though, are into the 20s, 24 in Jackson, 23 in Hillsdale, 25 in Lansing and Charlotte, 26 in Mason. Over the next 12 hours, we'll continue to see those temperatures into the 20s and 30s, with snow showers continuing into the afternoon hours. All the full details coming up in just a little bit. 6 News This Morning starts right now.
WLNS is here for you with 6 News This Morning.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. Thank you for waking up with us. It's Sunday, January 12th. I'm Karina Prieto, and we're here for you now with this morning's top stories. We start here in Mid-Michigan, where the Lansing Police Department says 3 people were shot around 2 p.m. yesterday on the city's west side. All 3 were transported to a nearby hospital, and police say their injuries are not life-threatening. 6 News reporters were on the scene shortly after the call came in and observed a yellow liquid splattered across the side of a vehicle that police were examining very closely. The Lansing Police Department says the incident remains under investigation, and they have not yet said if they've made any arrests. And in California, fire officials say that they expect at least 1 of 4 major fires still burning in Los Angeles to keep spreading through Wednesday because of unfavorable weather and dry brush. The LA Medical Examiner's Office confirms it's investigating 16 fire-related fatalities, raising the possible death toll. CBS News correspondent Charlie DeMar is here for you now with more from Los Angeles.
Air tankers dropped retardant, and other aircraft unleashed water on the Palisades fire. Still burning after it ignited Tuesday, new evacuation orders were issued in the Brentwood and Encino neighborhoods as it keeps spreading.
It really is in God's hands. There's no way to know. And they're doing everything they can with the air support to try to knock it out. And if the winds don't come back, we're going to be fine. And if the winds come back, this whole area is going to be gone.
Winds were expected to pick up overnight, fueling fears that this fire could spread even more.
Firefighters are making progress on the Eaton fire, but it's slow going.
Huge Herculean task to get through all this down here. We have a ton of work. It's many days, many weeks of work.
More National Guard troops were moved into the area, doubling the number to more than 1,600.
We continue to grow our strength as needed to ensure that we can anticipate needs ahead of time and ensure that we can meet those needs before it becomes a challenge.
California's Attorney General also warned against looting following a couple dozen arrests, as well as price gouging fire victims.
The last thing they need is for someone to victimize them again, exploit them and take advantage of them and harm them through price gouging. They need the opposite.
So many need so much right now.
We're also giving away 2 cases of water to each family.
Community members are stepping in to help their fellow neighbors. Charlie DeMar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
And if you'd like to help those impacted by the California fires, just scan the QR code that's on your screen right now. It'll take you to the Red Cross donation site. You can also find links to donate by going to our website, WLNS.com. Well, in other news, Republican lawmakers in Washington were briefed about more than 100 executive orders that President-elect Donald Trump is expected to sign when he takes office later this month. These include sweeping changes to border security, vaccine mandates, and energy policy. Trump and his top advisors told senators about these plans in a private meeting on Capitol Hill this week, so the lawmakers can start preparing for the transition and secure funding for some of the larger items on the agenda. Sources say lawmakers are trying to find $100 billion to fund new things like new sections of the border wall, new detention facilities, and more federal agents. Senators who were at the meeting also told reporters Trump is planning to roll back many of the executive orders signed by President Biden and replacing them with his own policies. And the last time a new Trump administration came into office, there were nationwide protests that sprang up around the country about some of his day one policies, including a travel ban for Muslims. This time around, the Michigan Attorney General's office is sending out reminders to law enforcement and the public about what's allowed during a protest and what's illegal. The guidelines include clarification around protesting at private residences, public schools and universities, medical facilities, funeral and burial sites, and government facilities. However, the AG's office said that many of these cases are going to be dependent on the judgment of law enforcement when protesters may be stepping over the line. We will have those guidelines available on the Scene on 6 section of our website, WLNS.com. And back here in mid-Michigan, a tractor trailer almost fell off a bridge during the snowfall Friday afternoon. It happened on southbound Interstate 69 near where Stein Road passes underneath I-69 in Walton Township. Police say there were no injuries reported.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, looking outside, we're seeing a little bit of some hazy conditions as some snow showers start to move into the area. We're going to continue to see very light snow showers throughout the day. Temperatures, though, across the area are into the 20s. Taking a look at our Skyview network cameras, we're seeing just a little bit of some hazy conditions in Jackson, quiet conditions in Grand Ledge and Lansing. Taking a look at our satellite and radar, it would look like it would be snowing right now, but we're still having that dry layer at the surface and into some of the atmosphere, so it's eating away at all that moisture. This is also called virga. So again, we're going to continue to see this throughout the day, and we're going to continue to see the chance for some snow showers moving in throughout the rest of the day. That's as this low pressure system moves in. As you can see, we have this low pressure system right here into Minneapolis, and we're going to continue to see just a little bit of some moisture moving in. Over the next couple of hours, we do have the chance for those snow showers, very light in nature, and then we have a little bit of a break towards this afternoon and this evening, but a cold front moves through later tonight. That's going to bring the chance for some more snow showers and maybe the chance for some freezing drizzle. Overall, we'll see maybe about a dusting to an inch from this system, maybe 2 inches if you're lucky, but again, we're going to see mainly very light and fluffy snow, so that is a good thing if you have any outdoor plans for today. Temperatures today back into the 30s, 32 degrees, so we're slightly above average by a few degrees, and we're going to continue to see those snowy conditions move in as we head into the next couple of hours. Again, right now it's dry because we have that drier air at the surface, but as the day progresses, we'll continue to see very light snow showers move in.
And we always talk about the safe driving, but I was just thinking it's also a good time to make sure that your vehicle is just, up to date on all the things you need to check. The wipers, brakes, everything.
Yeah, and also just have like that emergency backup kit just in case, so that you can start your car if it's too cold to start anything, or just safety stuff in there as well.
Perfect. That's a great reminder. Thanks, Kelsey. And coming